Hi, this is James Joke. I'm host of Webcomics Reviews and Interviews. Today's tip of the day, the advertising boot paradox. One of the big problems, reason people stay poor is that, well, there's the dreaded boot paradox. Basically, if you have a choice between spending $10 on a pair of boots that will last you 2 months, or a $30 pair that will last you an entire year, obviously the $30 pair is the better deal here. However, most people can only afford that $10 pair, so that means that basically over the space of a year, they're spending $60 for the same thing a lot of other people would spending only $30 for. Unfortunately, the same thing applies to advertising for pretty much everything else. That is, you can either basically spend a ridiculous amount of money and get some incredible results, or you can spend a very little amount and get very meager results. The problem, of course, is that most people can only spend that small amount. Obviously, this is where an advertising boot paradox comes into play. The catch is that you have to realize that, well, any advertising is better than none. And unfortunately, this means that if you are only spending, say, $50, $100, $200 on advertising every month, hey, that's more than sufficient. That's at least getting the word out there. Obviously, you're going to have to basically make sure that you have your own campaigns going on social media, as well as a few other things, but the bottom line is, at least you have something going on. So when it comes down to it, make sure that you basically figure out how much a month you can spend on advertising, and try to go as close to that limit as absolutely possible. I mean, straight up, it's not going to be much, and sometimes it's not going to work out as well as you'd like it to, but the bottom line is at least you're keeping your feet in the water. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, straight up, at least you're making some attempt to get the word out, and that's exactly what you should be doing at this stage. When you start affording more on that marketing, definitely go for it. Get more creative. Figure out ways to just simply get all the advertising out there that you possibly can. But until then, spend as much as you can. Figure out what your budget is, and try to keep in mind that you're going to definitely be falling into the advertising boot paradox until you can get a little bit more money to play with. I hope this has helped. If it has, please check me out at Webcomics Reviews and Interviews, available at any podcast distributor near you. Thank you and have a great day.